Hey Dodgers fans, welcome back to another deep dive into everything happening with your Los Angeles Dodgers. Today we are unpacking some major news surrounding one of the top free agents on the market, and trust me, this is going to get very interesting. Now, if you're someone who loves keeping up with all the moves and updates, then sit tight because the latest development around Bashett could completely shift the Dodgers' offseason strategy. It's not every day that a player like him changes positions, and that's exactly what makes this so intriguing. Let's set the scene here for a moment. Andrew Friedman has already made a huge splash this offseason, bringing in Edwin Diaz, which effectively addressed one of the Dodgers' most pressing needs from the last season. Securing Diaz gave the team a rock-solid presence in the bullpen and relieved some of the pressure that had built up throughout the 2025 season. But as with any top-tier franchise, there's always more to do. The Dodgers aren't a team that settles, and they are constantly looking to strengthen every facet of their roster, whether it's through trades, free agency, or internal development. And that's where the latest news about Bashett comes into play. Originally, Bashett was being heavily linked to shortstop roles, which made sense given his defensive skill set. However, reports are coming in that his camp has begun to express openness to him playing second base. This is massive news because it opens up a world of possibilities for a team like the Dodgers, who have always been active and strategic when it comes to acquiring big-name free agents. Now, this doesn't just impact positional play. It has far-reaching implications for the depth, flexibility, and overall dynamics of the roster. When you consider a player like Bashett, who has both offensive and defensive capabilities, the Dodgers can start thinking creatively about how to maximize their lineup and field configurations. Bashett is still under 28 years old, which is critical because we are talking about a player entering the prime of his career. Last season, despite suffering a knee injury that limited his postseason performance, he demonstrated remarkable consistency and power at the plate. With 94 RBIs and 18 home runs, Bashett clearly has the kind of production that any team would love to add. His ability to maintain a batting average well above 300, even coming off an injury, shows that he is not only resilient, but also capable of contributing significantly over the course of a full season. His on-base percentage, hovering around 357, further highlights his value as a reliable presence in the lineup. Now, let's dive into the defensive side. While Bashett has been primarily recognized for his shortstop skills, there have been ongoing concerns regarding his range at that position. Placing him at second base could mitigate these concerns while still allowing the Dodgers to leverage his defensive strengths. Think about it. By moving Bashett to second base, the team not only accommodates his abilities, but also opens up possibilities for other key players, such as Mookie Betts. While Betts is an exceptional shortstop, he is naturally an outfielder at heart, and having Bashett at second creates flexibility in case of injury or strategic adjustments during the season. It is all about maximizing talent and creating a roster that can adapt to multiple scenarios. Moreover, the Dodgers' depth in the outfield can also benefit from this shift. Tommy Edman, who is dealing with an injury during the offseason, could potentially be transitioned to center field, ensuring that the team maintains both defensive stability and offensive firepower. The idea is that with Bashett at second, the Dodgers would gain a versatile player who can play multiple infield positions if necessary, giving the coaching staff more options and reducing stress on any one player. The strategic advantage here is huge, especially when you consider how critical it is to have a roster that can withstand the grind of a long Major League Baseball season. From a broader perspective, signing Bashett also has implications beyond the field. By potentially bringing him into Los Angeles, the Dodgers could also gain an edge over other contending teams, such as the Toronto Blue Jays, who have been in the mix for Bashett's services. The offseason is a chess game, and securing a player of his caliber could influence how rival teams approach their own roster decisions. In essence, Bashett's willingness to play second base is more than just a positional adjustment. It is a strategic maneuver that could ripple across the league and shape the competitive landscape for the upcoming season. Offensively, his numbers speak volumes. Over the past several seasons, Bashett has consistently maintained high batting averages and on-base percentages, demonstrating his ability to contribute both in terms of hitting for average and producing runs. His experience at the plate, combined with the potential to remain healthy, makes him a prime candidate to strengthen the Dodgers lineup. His previous injury, while unfortunate, also illustrates his resilience. Coming back from a knee issue and still performing at a high level shows a level of determination and professionalism that any front office would value highly. And when we consider the timing, it all fits perfectly. With key players recovering from injuries or transitioning into new roles, having someone like Bashett join the mix adds immediate value. It allows the Dodgers to plug a gap without compromising the flexibility of the roster. Whether he starts the season at second base or shifts around based on team needs, the impact is undeniable. The combination of his offensive production, defensive versatility, and ability to influence roster strategy makes him a unique asset in free agency. Furthermore, thinking about the long term, the Dodgers have the opportunity to develop additional strategic options for the future. In a couple of seasons, when contracts of certain players expire or new prospects emerge, Bashett's experience at multiple positions could allow for seamless transitions, maintaining competitiveness while also grooming younger players for future roles. This foresight is a hallmark of how Friedman and his staff build teams, balancing immediate needs with long-term sustainability. In summary, the news that Bo Bashett is open to moving to second base is not just a minor update. It is potentially a game-changing development for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It offers positional flexibility, strengthens the roster offensively and defensively, and positions the team to outmaneuver competitors in the free agent market. If everything aligns, including Bashett's health and readiness for the season, this could be a signing that dramatically impacts the Dodgers' chances of success in the upcoming MLB season. The blend of experience, talent, and adaptability that Bashett brings makes him an incredibly intriguing option for a team that is always looking to stay ahead of the curve and maximize every opportunity to win. Now, taking a closer look at what this signing could mean for the Los Angeles Dodgers, it becomes clear that Bashett's arrival is about much more than just plugging a gap at second base. It's about the strategic flexibility he brings to the team, both immediately and looking forward to the next several seasons. With his ability to play multiple infield positions and even contribute in outfield scenarios if necessary, Bashett allows the Dodgers to approach roster management in a way that few teams can match. You can almost see the chessboard laid out. Every move he makes, every position he covers, opens up a range of possibilities for the coaching staff and gives Friedman even more leverage during high-stakes moments throughout the season. Let's not forget the offensive side of the equation, which is where Bashett really shines. Beyond the obvious power numbers and RBIs, his approach at the plate demonstrates patience, discipline, and consistency. A player like him doesn't just hit for average. He gets on base in critical situations, sets up opportunities for the heart of the lineup, and keeps pressure on opposing pitchers. That on-base percentage in the high 350s is no small feat, especially when combined with a batting average consistently above 300 across multiple seasons. That kind of production not only fuels run creation, but also helps maintain momentum over long stretches of the season. When you consider the grind of 162 games, having a player who can consistently reach base and drive in runs is invaluable. From a defensive perspective, Bashett moving to second base is a masterstroke. While his range at shortstop has been a point of discussion, positioning him at second allows the Dodgers to maximize his skill set without being limited by the defensive demands of the shortstop position. In this scenario, Mookie Betts remains a fantastic defensive asset at shortstop, while Bashett's versatility creates a safety net in case injuries occur or the team needs to shuffle players around during the season. This depth is not just about having backups. It's about having options that maintain the quality of play no matter what happens on any given day. Baseball is a long and unpredictable season, and teams that can adapt quickly often find themselves ahead in critical moments. Bashett's flexibility directly contributes to that adaptability. Another angle to consider is how this move affects team dynamics and chemistry. A player of Bashett's caliber brings leadership, experience, and professionalism to the clubhouse. He has been in high-pressure situations before, including postseason play, and his ability to handle those moments with composure is an asset in itself. Beyond statistics, players like him help set a standard in the locker room, providing guidance for younger players and contributing to an environment where accountability, work ethic, and focus are emphasized. For a team like the Dodgers, which has championship aspirations every year, that kind of presence is just as important as offensive numbers or defensive metrics. Now, thinking about the competitive landscape, adding Bashett isn't just about the Dodgers' internal roster. It's also a strategic play in the broader context of Major League Baseball. Teams like the Toronto Blue Jays have been linked to him, and securing Bashett could shift the balance of power. By bringing him to Los Angeles, the Dodgers potentially remove a key piece from a direct rival, creating both immediate and long-term advantages. This is how smart front offices operate. They consider not just what a player can do for them, but also how signing or acquiring that player impacts the competition. Bashett's presence in the Dodgers lineup could force other teams to rethink their strategies, adjust their own free agent pursuits, or even restructure their rosters in response. When we dive deeper into the potential lineup scenarios, the versatility of Bashett allows the Dodgers to experiment with several combinations. You could have him at second base, Mookie Betts at shortstop, and Tommy Edman transitioning into the outfield to cover center field responsibilities. This kind of flexibility not only strengthens the starting lineup, but also provides valuable options off the bench. Imagine late-inning substitutions, pinch-hit opportunities, or double-switch scenarios where having Bashett on the field opens up multiple tactical moves. Managers thrive when they have tools like this at their disposal, and Bashett's ability to move seamlessly between positions makes him a dream option for strategic gameplay. Furthermore, Bashett's track record at the plate demonstrates consistency and growth over time. While his rookie season saw him hitting .311 in just 46 games, subsequent seasons showed steady performance with averages in the high 290s and low 300s. Even the occasional dip due to injury or limited play did not define his trajectory. Instead, it highlighted his ability to bounce back, adjust, and continue producing at a high level. For a team aiming for postseason success, having a player with that combination of resilience and talent is critical. It's not just about the numbers. It's about reliability and the ability to perform when it matters most. Now let's talk about health and recovery, which are always top priorities in these decisions. Bashett's knee injury last season temporarily derailed his postseason impact, but reports indicate he is on track to recover fully. The Dodgers' medical staff will, of course, monitor his progress closely, ensuring he is ready to contribute from day one. The offseason provides a valuable window to assess his condition, and a healthy Bashett represents not just an upgrade at second base, but a versatile piece that can adapt to multiple roles if necessary. His ability to remain healthy and maintain performance levels over a full season will be crucial to maximizing his value to the team. Strategically, Bashett also allows the Dodgers to think beyond just the next season. With contract considerations and future roster planning in mind, having a player capable of moving between positions offers long-term benefits. In a few years, as contracts expire or young players mature, Bashett could transition to another infield position or continue to provide depth where needed. This forward-thinking approach is a hallmark of how Friedman builds teams, addressing immediate needs while also preparing for future flexibility and sustained competitiveness. It's a rare combination that not every franchise achieves, and Bashett fits perfectly into that philosophy. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Los Angeles is buzzing with excitement as whispers around Major League Baseball suggest that star outfielder Juan Soto could be joining the Dodgers. The potential move has set social media ablaze, with fans speculating about what this addition could mean for the team's lineup and championship hopes. Soto, known for his remarkable plate discipline and power-hitting prowess, has been one of the most talked-about players in recent seasons, and the idea of him bringing his talents to Dodger Stadium has generated a wave of anticipation unlike anything seen in the city in years. Insiders hint that discussions between Soto's camp and the Dodgers organization have been intensifying, though no official confirmation has been made. The Dodgers, long celebrated for their strategic acquisitions and deep roster, appear poised to make another headline-grabbing move if the rumors hold true. Analysts are already imagining the dynamics of a lineup featuring Soto, pondering how his presence could shift pitching strategies, defensive alignments, and even the chemistry in the clubhouse. Fans have flooded forums and sports pages with predictions, speculating not only about Soto's impact at the plate, but also about the ripple effects across the league. Could this move pressure other teams into bold trades or spark a flurry of offseason deals? The Dodgers' potential acquisition of Soto is being compared to some of the most electrifying moments in recent baseball history, drawing parallels to past signings that immediately altered the balance of power in the National League. Los Angeles itself seems to be caught up in the frenzy. Merchandise featuring Soto's name has reportedly already begun circulating, and local bars and sports clubs are abuzz with conversations about the possibility of witnessing one of baseball's brightest young stars don the Dodgers' blue and white. While nothing is official, the speculation alone has invigorated a fan base that knows all too well the highs and lows of following a team with championship aspirations. Should the deal materialize, Juan Soto at Dodger Stadium would not just be another roster addition. It could be a statement of intent, a sign that Los Angeles is prepared to chase glory with bold moves and unparalleled talent. Until official announcements arrive, however, the city, the team, and baseball fans everywhere remain in the grip of what could be the most exciting rumor of the season. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.